There he is, wearing number 44. Number 44 is a great number. You're looking like number 22 from the Ravens in that set, right?
Seriously,
like Derrick
right?
Henry taking direct snaps.
Right.
That's what it felt like to me. Tyler
Yeah,
Warren's with us now.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, we
awesome.
love having great players. There's no pressure though. Last year we had one tight end who was entering the draft, and it was Brock Bowers, just one when we were here at Super Bowl. So it's you this year. So there's a trend.
Yeah.
It means top 20. It means top 20 pick. I'm about to be rich trend. That's why
and
he's
tear
here.
up the NFL trend.
Exactly right. Exactly. First off, what's the experience like? I mean, how much experience have you had around NFL people or the NFL world in general?
Yeah, this is definitely kind of my first, big event like this, and there's a lot going on, but that's kind of the deal now, and kind of have to get in the flow of it. But it's definitely a lot of cool people to meet here and get to know some people.
Anybody yet where you were like, oh shit, that's him? Oh, I kind of hate you yet?
I think I did see George Kittle across the way, but didn't get to meet anybody yet. But yeah, there's a lot of people.
Okay, yeah, we're friends with George, so let us know if we can broker the relationship a little bit. All right.
Well, I don't know that he's friends with us, but we think we're friends with him.
right.
How do you describe yourself as a player?
I think, what I try to do as a tight end and kind of what makes a position special is being able to do a little bit of everything and kind of fill a bunch of different needs in the offense. And that's kind of the way, I approached it week to week within our game plan, and kind of what I try and do as a football player is be a guy that can do a lot of different things and bring a lot of value in a lot of different ways to a football team.
Obviously a great athlete. What sports did we play in high school?
Football, basketball, and baseball all through high school.
Did all three. Mm-hmm. Think about playing any of them in college?
No, probably baseball maybe could have done it,
right.
but I was definitely more of a basketball guy than baseball.
Tell the young kids of the world out there why it's good to play all three sports and not go, I'm going to focus on being a tight end in 7th grade.
Specifically
and only doing
his
that.
son. His son needs the message.
Right, yeah.
I mean, one, it's fun, right? You get to play all those sports, and that's some of the best memories I have growing up is playing all three types of sports. You meet a bunch of different people, and also down the road, whatever you end up doing, it's going to help you, right? Going up, catching a basketball from a rebound, catching alley-oops, stuff like that is like going up in the end zone, catching a touchdown pass. So there's a lot of trade-off, and I think every kid should play as many sports as they want until they get to a situation like this.
Well said.
What is the Tyler Warren rule from high school basketball?
Where'd you get this from?
We got. What do you
sources.
think? We're NBC. We got researchers.
If it's what I think you're referring to, at one point, our coach said that we're not allowed to shoot until I touched it on offense.
That's awesome.
That wasn't my idea.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
there it is.
Wow. Wait, so they weren't allowed to shoot unless you touch it. So because you were the star of the team, so they were going to make sure you had to touch the ball every time.
That was not my rule. I didn't come up with it, but I assume that's the rule.
But you didn't object to it.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Where did you get this athletic ability from? I mean, white men are not supposed to be able to jump. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. But my dad played at the University of Richmond. He played football there. He played strong safety. His whole family. His mom has 5 sisters and a brother.
Right.
Some of them, the brother was 6'4", their dad was 6'5". Some of the sisters are 6 foot. They all played basketball, stuff like that. And then on my mom's side, my grandpa played 3 sports growing up, played in college. So it's kind of just, and then my sister played softball at East Tennessee State, and my brother was a high school athlete. But it's kind of what we've done, growing up our whole lives. It's just kind of what we do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What position did you play in baseball?
I played, center field, outfield, and I tried to pitch. I could throw a strike from center field, but I couldn't throw a strike from the pitching mound. So that was my biggest issue.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't find the plate.
Did you like playing doing all this stuff? Like when they started to install you at quarterback all the time, were you like, when it first started, were you just think it was going to be a one-time thing? Did you think it was going to become a staple of the offense?
When we first put it in, obviously it's kind of something like, all right, we might run this and see how it goes. And then we were having success with it, and I kind of looked at it as another opportunity to add a wrinkle to our offense and have them prepare for another thing. So the more we did with that, I kind of just, when it helps our team, obviously I'm going to be happy about that. But yeah, it was fun, and got to give a shout out to Coach K and kind of his creative mind that he brought to Penn State this year.
Yeah, that was cool.
You were recruited as a quarterback. what caused you to buy into and make the shift to tight end?
Yeah, so when I first started playing quarterback, it was really just because we needed a quarterback. I was a fullback and a linebacker when my dad was coaching me. He made me block for the people and not carry the ball. But that was something I playing tight end at Penn State was kind of piqued my interest, and I was never set on I'm a quarterback. I have to play quarterback. I was just kind of a football player but yeah, I feel like that was probably the right decision. I don't know if quarterback would have really been the correct career path for me, but yeah, it's been fun, switching and making the transition.
I think you made the right choice by all due account. Yeah, I think you have.
Who do you try to emulate as a tight end?
Yeah.
I think Kittle's a good one to look at in the aspect that he does everything pretty well. And actually, somebody I looked at a little bit this summer was Jeremy Shockey.
Wow.
You got a little Shockey in you. You do.
You don't have too much Shockey.
Yeah. But kind of the attitude he played with in the game and the way he ran the ball was really something that stuck out to me, and I tried to do a little bit of that this year.
Was that your idols growing up? Like, who was your idols growing up? Because it sounds like it wasn't just tight ends. Like, you might have liked other people in sports.
The reason I wore 44 was when I first started football, my dad sat me down and pulled up John Riggins on YouTube.
Wow.
And he said, this is how I want you to run the ball and play. So that's kind of why I started wearing 44. I wore it in Little League, and then getting it at Penn State was pretty cool.
That's old school. I like it. Yeah, that's like my dad played against him and the Giants and the Washington back in the day.
Pat Fryermuth compared to Travis Kelce, you could do worse than that.
Yeah. It's hard to compare to him, though. He's kind of doing something that's never really been done before at tight end, and he's one of the best, if not the best, to ever do it. So that's cool of Pat to say that, but he's definitely kind of in his own world right now.
You can throw it, you can run it, you can jump over piles. But can you get me to get a subscription to Planet Fitness there? Can you sell something? I don't know. That's the thing we need to see.
Yeah, I might be able to help you out,
but
yeah, I'm here with Planet Fitness today, and kind of, the thing I really like about it is it's, similar to a football team in the aspect of, whether you're been lifting for 10 years or you're having your first day workouts tomorrow, you're all going to be welcome. It's one big family in there, and so kind of that welcoming environment, and it's a place that everybody is something I really liked about and thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I think that's one of their selling points. It's not like a bunch of meatheads like him. It's like everybody's nice, and if you're a jerk, they kick you out. So you wouldn't last long.
I've been there many a time,
and been kicked out.
If I'm going to stick my neck out for you, you gotta act the right way.
I will act accordingly. I am a very respectful workout guy.
All right.
He's just as meathead as me, so we can't be that different. All right,
well,
I know
only
that.
one of you regularly assaults me, and it's not him. Maybe just because he doesn't know me well yet. All right, hey Tyler. Great seeing you, and congratulations on your success. We can't wait to see you. We hope you get number 44 wherever you land. Hopefully 44 is available, or they'll give it to you, because 44 is a great number, and I think that is just perfect.
Great,
the story's perfect.
And we're going to be at the Combine, so we're going to inspect you and make sure your quads are big enough and everything there, okay? So get your Planet Fitness game on, all right? Let's go.
Yeah, I better hit it, but I appreciate y'all having me on.
You're the man. Good luck, man.
Tyler Warren here on behalf of Planet Fitness. More from New Orleans coming up.
Good luck.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.